every so often you get one of those indie films that you go in cold, you're not sure what it's going to be about, and it ends up surprising you, and you end up just getting pulled into the film and loving it. And that's what we're looking at today with Those Who Walk Away, directed by Robert Ripburger. We get the story of Max, who goes on a blind date. He's been taking care of his mom for a very long time, hasn't had time to have a social life, so he ends up finally taking a chance and going on this date. Well, this date ends up where they are at a haunted house with a dark history, and he soon finds out that some stories are true, and he is trapped in this house with this dark force, and not everything is as it seems. And we see how this all plays out in one long take in Those Who Walk Away. Yes, it's one of those very long take films, and you could probably tell a little bit maybe where they put cuts. I didn't bother looking because I was so pulled into this story, and the fact that it was just one of those one long takes. I didn't expect that at all, and they handle a lot of things interestingly with this story and presenting it visually. There's one scene where Max is talking to his buddy, and his buddy, they kind of do a split screen, and it's great the way they do the split screen. I'm not going to give it away too much, but it was a very creative way to do it, and it gave this film its own identity. It really, while you can see some influences maybe from other long take films, it really is its own beast, and I thought that was really well done the way they did this and handled this, kind of just giving this little extra quirky characteristic to it to keep you interested in realizing that you may not be getting everything you expect. There may be some surprises along the way, which there are. Now, Boo Boo Stewart plays Max. He carries the weight. He's in this whole scene. We're following him practically the entire time of the film. It had to be tough to perform, and he does great. And here you feel for this sympathetic character of Max. I really liked his performance. I didn't want anything bad happen to him, and he felt authentic. You felt this guy and the struggle that he has with still trying to have a social life while also taking care of his mother. Scarlett Sperduto plays Avery, the person he's going on a date with, and she was fantastic as well. Everybody was. You needed characters like this to help, to pull you in, and they do that here. It was a solid by all. We've got in here the character Rot Creep, who is the story, the ghost or the spirit that's supposed to be haunting this house, played by Niles Allen Stewart. Fantastic design for this character, very creepy. Again, you can see some influences, but still, I liked how they played with it. They played with a lot of lighting and shadows, and how they did some of this stuff with the one take, I'm not sure. I mean, it took a lot of planning and a lot of craftsmanship, and that comes across on screen. You can tell they wanted to present that. There was a lot of hard work put in here. There are some special effects in here, but they're used sparingly as far as CGI or animated effects, but they're done very well and very subtly. There's some wonderful makeup effects, not just on Rot Creep, but in general. And the house they picked too was really creepy and had its own character to it. I dug it. I mean, I'm a sucker for some long take films, though, and I think when done well, they're very effective and really present stories in a way we're not used to seeing, especially in a film, and it gives a different emotional impact, and that's what this film does. I got actual creepy moments where I was kind of and there's a couple jumps in here as well, but it's not so much relying on the jump scares as much as the creepy atmosphere as it builds up. And thanks to that one take, you can just keep building and building that creepy atmosphere. So by the time you get to the house, you're already creeped out because of the Avery character, who just, there's something with her. She's really got a bit of a different personality, and makes you feel just a bit uneasy. And yeah, Scarlett really did well with that. So check it out. Those Who Walk Away, out on VOD now. I'm going to get a chance to interview both the director and star Max, so look for that interview soon. And yeah, this floored me. I went into it knowing nothing and came out, and it was one of my favorite long take films that I've watched in a number of years. So thank you so much for watching. When you do watch Those Who Walk Away, please let me know what you thought of it. Some constructive thoughts. Always love to hear back from you folks out there. I appreciate you listening to me ramble. And until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.